the title for 3DS and 3DS. That's it. No Pac-Man, Pac-Man. Mega Man, Nick, Sonic. Please. Yeah, you're done there, Rodney.
Hello and welcome back to the Mania 4K World Cup 2015. I am Deadbeat and I'll be doing the commentating with Tasha and Zach. How are you guys?
Not too bad. Getting towards the end of the group stage now. Kind of excited to see the last bit of it.
Yeah, looks like we've got 3 blocks left. Should be good.
Soon it'll all be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the block that we're doing right now, we're going to be streaming Singapore versus Brazil. The other matches that are going to be going on are Chile versus Taiwan, Sweden versus Denmark, and Russian Federation versus the Netherlands. I don't know if the Chile match is going to happen because they haven't really shown up for any of their matches so far, but we'll end up finding out about that soon enough.
One can hope.
One can most certainly hope.
But yeah, which match are you most interested in?
Out of the ones in this block?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I would have liked to have seen Chile play, but I mean, that's not going to happen. Most likely. I mean, out of the ones that are there, this is probably the one I'm most looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to seeing some Sweden versus Denmark. That could be interesting.
One match I'd like to see on the last block there is France versus the United Kingdom. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Actually, I'll just quickly go over that. So after this block, we actually have an hour gap, and then at 4 PM UTC, we have Venezuela versus Thailand, Israel versus Finland, and Italy versus Germany. And then at 5 PM UTC, we will have Mexico versus Poland, Norway versus Netherlands, Denmark versus Argentina, and France versus the United Kingdom. And then we will finish off the weekend streams with the round of 16 map showcase.
And with that, we are going into our first warm-up pick, which is going to be a Sound Voltec song, Black or White. Some early misses from Liebling and Guillemziat there, but other than that, some pretty solid play. Daniel Rock's getting a miss as well.
I'm gonna have so much fun trying to mispronounce those names.
I think the one name I'm not really sure about is Nate's name, because I always think it's like Nate the Rubin. I'm not sure if it's Nate the Robin or Nate the Rubin.
I just say Nate Rubin. I think if it was Robin, it'd just be 1-0.
Yeah, most likely. But some players have like weird pronunciations and whatnot. Either way, Degojix and Nate the Rubin right now are both holding full combos. Exceptionally good accuracies as well.
It looks like we lost Felipe Link.
Yeah, it does look like we did lose them, but it is just a warm-up, so it's okay. They have an opportunity to get some practice. That's pretty much all that really matters.
That's true. Hopefully we won't have these issues in the main matches.
And I just noticed that Nate the Rubin's name is so big that it's actually really hard to tell what their accuracy is. They were at 100% for a little bit, but they've dropped down to 99%. I don't know what exact percent, but close enough.
99.86.
There we go. Zach to the rescue.
I barely read it, but like...
And that is the first warm-up. That one looks like, with the drops, it's going to be going to Singapore. But, you know, just a warm-up, not a big deal. Either way, looking at the scores, though, we did have a full combo from Nate the Rubin with only 6 200s. Everything else was, he was really close to getting that double S. Just get rid of those 6 200s and you got it. Closest score to him from that was DFC 10 score with 37 200s and 1 miss. Degojix did have a bigger combo there, but it didn't really matter. They weren't as accurate. So it looks like we're getting ready with the second warm-up now, which, from what I can see, is the Lost Dedicated by the artist YSD. And that's that's a Pokemon background. Okay. I wasn't really expecting that as a background going into this song, but that's what it is.
Oh, something's in my tongue.
I'm actually being told that's apparently ABC Duela's avatar. So there you go.
It is.
Octillery.
That's the one. I know it's a generation 2 Pokemon, but I
I
can't
knew
remember
that
what it
was I knew it was a Pokemon.
Yeah.
And a random
Also,
did you not
Zeetron
know who-
appears.
How
Yeah,
did you not know
welcome
that it was
back.
Octillery? Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Can I just throw a
Well
Master
then.
Ball at it and beat it that way?
I don't think it works like that.
Maybe if I try really hard. Just throw the
You
Master
throw it
Ball
and
hard
you'll
enough.
get one Rainbow 300.
This song is really heavy on chords. There's also a couple jacks going in here.
A couple jacks?
Pretty long ones too.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not just a couple, it just doesn't look as bad on some of the people's screen due to the fact that they got it spaced out so far.
I don't know if you're noticing, but like there is a lot of walls in this. There's like so many 4 notes.
Yeah, no, I can see them whizzing past.
It's basically every 4th note you're just seeing them. That's really crazy. Really chord heavy map. Dagojax is out. They failed. Daniel Rocks failed. Philippe Link failed. Everybody's failing. Okay, Philippe Link didn't fail, but a lot of people did fail there. DFC 10, Guillaume Ziat, and Philippe Link being the passing players there. Pretty impressive from Guillaume Ziat as well, with 1,059 combo. Only one
Impressive
miss.
accuracy as well.
Yeah, 99.32%. It's not very often we've really seen maps like that as a warm-up. Like, we've seen a lot of like stream stuff, a lot of just generally crazy stuff, but not really anything has just been like massive amounts of jumps and walls and chords and everything like that.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that was the first warm-up? I didn't miss too much, did I?
That was actually the second warm-up. The first warm-up we did was a Sound Voltex song. So we are going into the band phase right now. We're just going to be waiting for the bands to come in. Once we have them, we will let you guys know them as soon as they are made available. And just for those of you in the Twitch chat, let us know which team you're cheering for here. Singapore versus Brazil. If you are cheering for Brazil, let us know. If you're cheering for Singapore, let us know.
I'm gonna go for Brazil, I think.
Yeah, I'd
I
go
think
with
they have the best
Brazil as
chance,
well.
The Lost Dedicated.
I am definitely going all the way with the Huehue.
Oh,
I mean Brazil.
and we have the bands in. And being banned this time is Lucid, Analyze, Goodbye Tears, and Beyond the Horizon.
Oh, so We Met That Night is still available. Tasha, rejoice!
Yeah, I'm still tired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't feel too bad. I took a little itty bitty nap too. I actually wasn't going to be gone for that long, but I ended up napping, and I'm pretty happy with my nap.
I keep planning to nap and then it just doesn't happen.
Looks like we're getting a player swap here from Brazil.
Zach, you remind me of my friend Justin, same name as myself. He literally doesn't understand the concept of sleep.
Deadbeat's favorite player, Spoon Guy, coming in here.
Yes!
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you right now, Deadbeat?
Spoon Guy!
Apparently that's a part of the scale now.
On a 1 to 10, he's Spoon.
He is Spoon Guy out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Looks like we had a tie on the roll for deciding on who gets the first pick here.
Yep. That lovely number 9.
Wasn't there a thing
That's
where
for-
like both teams rolled a 1?
Yes. Critical. That's a critical miss. Uh-oh.
That would have been amazing.
Showing.
It's like other team rolls a 1. Oh yeah, we got this, rolls a 1 as well. Alright, and it looks like Russian Federation versus Netherlands and Sweden versus Denmark have both finished their warm-ups.
Kind of glad we got Vision as a song here. It's better than just getting the same stuff we've been getting. I really hope we don't see an enemy again. Just
Please,
we've
please,
seen it
no.
so many times.
Well, it's
All the
okay,
songs,
guys.
out of all the songs, that's the one you recognize the most.
Yeah. Not only that, though, our map pool, this map pool has only got a little bit left in its run. We've got a few more matches of group stage, and then we'll be seeing what the round of 16 map pool's like. And then we could get tired of those songs all over again.
Yay! Hopefully
And
there'll be a
repeat
bigger
Not
the
thing.
cycle
quite as
forever.
tired though, since there won't be quite as many matches, obviously.
That is true.
Yeah, once we get into the bracket stage for the round of 16, we're only going to have 8 matches, so it'll be significantly less matches.
But at the same time, we get to live stream all of the matches as well, so...
Yep, we get all the matches on stream, and it's also a lot more difficult maps too, so... You can basically consider the group stages the qualifiers.
So refreshing listening to the song. It really is.
Scores between these two teams right now are incredibly close.
Yeah, this is shaping to be quite the match, actually.
Miss from Guillaume's that though is definitely not helping Brazil out here. There being a 5,000 point difference between two teams, Singapore actually taking the first point here, getting a double S from Degojiks with 163 300s. But they just barely got the highest score over DFC 10 from their team, who also had a full combo, but just a little bit less accurate.
That's a good start for Singapore, actually.
Yeah, that was a really good start. You know,
And
despite
that was a Brazil pick.
yeah, that was. I was actually going to say, despite that being a Brazil pick, and Nate actually getting like the highest score during that, even though they didn't have a double S. Singapore taking that point is really impressive, considering it wasn't their pick. I wonder what Singapore's going to end up taking for their second pick, or their first pick here, just to try and extend their lead.
If it's that map, I'm gonna be sad.
Please don't do that one song. Anything but that one song, I beg you.
It's so bad, we're not even named.
Oh, it's probably gonna happen.
Yes! Azul!
Okay, there we go. Something
We dodged
good.
a bullet.
Your bullet
now,
cannot
at
be
least.
dodged long. There's
Yeah,
only
we-
so many songs in the pool.
How many times can we dodge the bullet?
Just give us "We Met That Night." Someone message Brazil.
I don't even care if it's that song anymore. I just don't want. I just want to see the end of the Ryu maps and the end of the Anemone. I swear,
Well,
I'm
enemy
gonna
is turned
I'm
into
gonna
an
dream of that
enemy.
flower in the water tonight. That's all I'm gonna dream about, and I'm just gonna hear that song in my head over and over.
Gotcha. An enemy
Yeah.
has turned into our enemy.
Yeah, the enemy has turned into our enemy. That's definitely for sure.
And there's the bad jokes coming back.
And
There's
this
gonna
is
be
not
that
all
one
kinds of fruit
person.
friends.
Oh God.
Fruit.
I mean, we were making those fruity jokes for ages.
Oh yeah, they annoyed me so much. I'm pretty sure they
Oh,
lasted the entire World Cup.
Oh, of course. Aren't you glad we had so many funny fruit jokes?
I'm very glad they're gone.
Not really a whole lot going on at this part of the song. It's just mostly some LNs with some single notes mixed in, along with the melody.
Well, I have noticed the lead going back and forth.
Yeah, this is definitely shaping up to be quite a good match.
Yeah, I mean, the players are just so close in terms of skill level. It's keeping this really close.
It looks like Brazil's pulling ahead, though.
We still have another third of the song to go, though, so I mean, it's very possible for a mistake to be made by Brazil. But with that miss by Deglojix right there, that's not going to help.
Yeah. That's definitely going to help Brazil quite a bit, actually.
You could almost see the frustration in that mashing of keys when he missed.
I actually missed it. Ah, yeah, there we go, yep. I am still absolutely amazed that the players can actually do this.
I'm not so amazed that they can get like the full combos on it. I'm just more amazed by their accuracies. Like, it is really hard to have a good accuracy in Mania, at least in my experience. Either way, that is going to be a point for Brazil, taking that match by about 17,000 points. Spoon Guy and Guilherme, like everybody on their team, had incredibly good scores. None of them had more than 4 200s. And, you know, they're just, in general, their 300 counts, other than Spoon Guy, were pretty close.
Yeah.
There's only a 61-point difference between Guilherme's and Nate the Ruben on that.
Just a quick update. Currently in the Sweden vs Denmark game, Denmark are leading and they are in the second game at the moment. Russian Federation vs Netherlands. Netherlands are winning and they are in the second game as well.
Yep, we should just be waiting for the next match here to go on. It does look like everything is tied out now, which is refreshing to see in group stage after so many of these long 4-0 comps. It's good to see a little bit of friendly competition between two teams. And I apologize if I sound a bit distant. Maybe I'll get a little bit closer.
That's better.
There.
Much better.
I hope I'm close enough for you.
Now don't make it awkward.
Oh, I'm not very certain if Brazil can pull it off either. Thank you,
Oh,
Firefox.
I don't know. I think they have the pairs to do it. Anyway, so we're going to be seeing next is going to be Sakura Mirage. And this will break up the tie that we currently have here.
Aren't you guys getting tired of Sakura Mirage?
Just a bit.
I don't know. I don't find it very appealing anymore.
Everybody's being a little bit apples today.
Done.
And we just killed Deadbeat.
Well,
Deadbeat has logged off. He is gone. He is dead.
Why so plumb, bro?
Rip Deadbeat.
The plum is real. Okay.
I think he's back.
Guys.
I hate you all.
At least I'm not making fruit puns.
Yeah. We should go
Oddly
hang out in
enough.
the cool corner.
You'd think the CTB guy would be the one that would actually like all the fruity puns.
No! I deal with them all the time! Stop it!
They're tomatoing him crazy, guys. Hey, a tomato's a fruit.
I'm sure for someone that was a today I learned.
I just can't get away from it.
Miss from
But outside of
DF10,
that,
yeah, Miss from
Yeah.
DF10, not really helping here, but with Daniel Rocks and Dago Jix both actually holding double S's right now, they do look like they have a bit of a good chance of catching up here, because they are not too far behind. Nate the Ruben is the only player that is holding that 100% right now for Brazil.
Oh, things are very close here.
Just in general, it's been really close.
There's only a couple thousand points giving Brazil that lead at the moment. A single mistake could cost them the match.
Can they hold the lead? Yes, they can.
Yep, they're going to keep that lead and take the second victory, getting them one step closer to taking this away. Singapore's going to have to step their game up. Very impressive plays from Daniel Rocks, DFC10, and Digo Jex, though. Nathan Rubin and Spoon Guy. Yeah.
Gilliamzat.
I'm leaving that one to you.
Gilliam.
Gilly.
On a,
I'm going to call him Gilly.
Yeah. On a slightly different related note, Denmark is 2-0 up, and Netherlands are 2-0 up. I wonder what was in there. Any ideas? No guess.
I'd like to see some more Vospi, but I mean, you know.
I'm gonna guess couple breaking.
Either couple breaking or we met that night. It seems like Brazil probably doesn't have too many issues with playing a map like that. I don't think Singapore has that much of an issue either. I mean, the scores have been really close.
We shall see. What do you think, Tasha?
What do I think? Sorry, what? I think I was lagging there.
Map.
What do I think for the next map?
Yeah.
Like I said, I was kind of hoping for Vospi, but we're going to be getting some couple breaking.
I actually got it right. Wow.
I thought I said it at first, though. Didn't I say I was looking forward to Vospi?
Yeah, but this isn't Boston. It's couple breaking.
I know it's not Vospi. I'm just saying. I thought I said that's what I was looking forward to. Whatever, doesn't matter. Couple breaking. One of the songs that we haven't seen very much during this group stage on stream. If I remember correctly, the reason that we probably are seeing this one being banned a lot is it has a lot of mini jacks in it.
Well, the chat's happy about it.
Denmark 3-0. Netherlands 3-0.
That's a good question. Has Goodbye Tears been even played at all?
Nope.
No?
I have not seen it played yet.
So it definitely hasn't been on stream. If it's been played, it might have been played off stream. Wait up.
I don't even think so, because I've been keeping an eye on most of the off-stream maps, and I don't think I've seen them. I think it's no one's picked it.
Well, I'm sure somebody will end up making like a stats thing later on that like shows how many times the maps have been played. Someone usually does that.
Yeah, I think Animals.
And Wolf usually was doing it for at least the Taiko and CTB World Cups. I don't know if they'll do it for the Mania one.
We'll see.
Maybe somebody go
That's
poke him with a
somewhere.
stick and see if he does it.
That's an interesting background. What is that, a sword in her mouth? Nobody wants to comment on that?
Yeah, I think
yeah, it's a sword.
Ah, okay. I couldn't tell. I mean, it kind of looked like one, but wasn't positive.
So we should be coming up to the jack section here shortly. Yeah, so it's starting right here. So basically, for every single one of these that goes into the triple chords, you are going to see there's going to be a mini jack on each of those. Also on the walls, so when there's like all four lanes are taken up. It is very easy to mess.
Yeah, we saw Nathan Ruben actually mess straight away.
Ooh,
Yeah, it is
Burn
missing
be
as
another
well.
drop.
Oh, just burn guy.
It's really easy to mess those up because you're basically tapping the exact same key at like 8th note speed. And you have to do it really quickly while also keeping accurate. So it can be really hard for players to do.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
It'll be alright. Also, though, if Singapore does manage to take this victory while we're waiting for it to pick back up, that is going to make it 2-all again, and we might actually see another tiebreaker. Just possibly. We can dream.
Oh! Sweden versus Denmark. It is now 3-1. Sweden actually got a point.
The dream.
Yeah, the dream, boys. The dream.
Singapore is actually doing really good on this. Looks like Brazil is catching up a little bit here, though. Yeah, they ended up pulling ahead there. See if they can maintain that lead.
Oh no. Michael Bay likes explosion comments in the Twitch chat. Don't do it, brah. It isn't worth.
Okay, so with Degojix was lagging a little bit there, so they were a little bit delayed. So yeah, this is going to be a win for Singapore here, and that's actually going to tie this up.
That's a win by quite a bit.
Yeah, what looked like a close match ended up being pretty one-sided, an 80k difference in score.
Also, it looks like
And now I
Netherlands
see
have
why.
won. Yeah, Netherlands have won 4-0.
So Netherlands won against the Russian Federation on the side there. And you were saying that Sweden versus Denmark was 3-1?
That is correct. And they are playing We Met That Night right now.
It's like every time. I'm telling you, every time that it gets played, it's not on stream.
No, I've seen it on stream a few times.
I don't know, I've seen it off stream. I've seen it
I
on
saw it
stream.
on stream once.
Yeah, same here.
The one time you were gone.
Well, we did end up seeing it a little bit on Sunday as well, like earlier in the day.
Oh man. This is gonna be it's not nearly as rough as the group stage as I thought it was gonna be. It's a little bit rough, but it's not nearly that bad. It's a miracle what 1 extra hour of sleep will do you.
Yeah.
Stein understands. There is no sleep schedule for people like us.
We don't
Also,
have that
good
luxury.
morning.
Yes. Morning. Yeah, Zach
Yep.
didn't get the memo, and his sleep schedule's non-existent.
Yeah, we don't have the luxury of having a sleep schedule.
Yeah. We just kind of get told, hey, you can sleep now. Thank you. Hey, wake up now. Okay.
That's about right.
It just depends. Some of us can be contacted. Other ones have been smart in their endeavors and left their contact information unavailable, which in reality is probably the smartest thing to do.
Oh, there we go. Denmark got another win. So that will be it. 4-1 to Denmark.
Even when I can be contacted, I don't.
Yeah,
So right now, seems we're just waiting for the next map selection to be made here. This is Brazil's pick, is it not?
it could very
Yes.
well be. Yes.
Might be taking their time a bit on this one, just because, you know, when you have a match that actually ends up being kind of close, players tend to take a bit longer selecting their maps, making sure that they're like really confident about the picks they take.
I actually think it's just because a couple of players EC'd out.
Well, I mean, they are all back now, so
Yeah.
Looks like Sweden versus Denmark is over.
Yeah, it was 4-1.
Okay.
yeah, I believe we just actually went over that, didn't we?
Yep.
I'm a little slow. I'm tired.
Wake up.
Just like splash some water in your face. That'll work. Just splash it on your face. You'll be great. That'll wake you up. Brazil's still taking their time there with their map selection, though.
Hey, yo, man. I need to go do that myself.
Just a quick reminder for everybody, while we're waiting for this map selection, there will be an hour break following this set of matches, so the next block will be at 4 p.m. UTC. And that will go until 5 p.m. UTC, and then after that, it will be the round of 16 map pool showcase.
Get happy, Tasha.
I am already enjoying this music.
Tasha's happy right now.
I'm in my happy place.
Felipe listened.
Hopefully shouldn't be too long until we actually get started with it.
Soon.
Soon, team.
You know, the moment you add that TM, it basically means, like, never. Looks like we're having either a player swap or just one of the players having a connection issue in Singapore there. So you jinxed it. You had to add that soon TM.
I did.
There you go. It looks like it was a switch.
Yeah, okay, so it was a switch. Also, Gamer Mita, I don't know about your happy place, but that's not what my happy place is like, good sir.
My happy place is my bed.
So interesting thing about this map is it's got a pretty it's pretty jazzy, so it's got a lot of swing to it.
Yeah, a lot of players find it really hard to get consistent accuracy on it. And we
Well, yeah,
appear to
just-
have a little bit of lag.
The snapping in this is like really different compared to what the other maps in the pool are like. A lot of the other ones in the pool are just like 4th, 8th, and 16th notes, not really too many complex rhythms. This is basically all swing time, so the snapping is completely different than what you're normally going to see.
see the lead going back and forth constantly.
Yeah, I mean, this match has been really close throughout the entire match.
There's basically a 1,000-point difference between the two teams right now.
Actually, I think it was 300 during that long hold.
Does, however, look like Brazil is extending their lead a little bit here as Singapore did drop their accuracy overall. Everybody coming out of that with a full combo, though, which is really nice to see.
And then Brazil gets their third point.
Yeah, it looks like Brazil takes that for a third win.
Yeah,
Still, it's like 8,000 points? Thereabouts?
Yep. Cause for a celebration.
So the highest scoring players there were Nate the Rubin and Guillaume Ziat as first and second, and then there was Dago Jix on Singapore's side for the third highest score. Overall, really impressive scores from everybody there. However, Brazil was more accurate overall as a team, so they take that point and bring it to match point.
Oh boy.
Come on. Dodge the bullet.
Was that the song we just played? I had to step out for a moment. Or is this the next one we're playing?
That
No,
was
we
the one
already
that
played
just
it.
got played.
Aw, I missed
You missed
Tosh's
it.
enthusiasm. How enthusiastic was he, folks?
Not very,
very.
honestly.
Not very. I'm sleepy.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Come on, Snowprism.
Obviously, we need something to just keep away from an enemy.
Come on, Snowprism. And you've also got We're So Happy. You could have that as well.
You know, even though we've seen that one so much, I wouldn't even mind that one. I just, no more enemies, please.
Or Sakura Mirage.
I think we had that one already. Yeah, we had that. That was the second pick.
Okay, good.
Oh boy, it's killing us. Like we're just waiting for this last song pick, potentially last. Oh, and it's We're So Happy. We've dodged
We
it.
got it.
Celebrate time.
Celebrate good times, come on.
Let's celebrate now.
Also, that cool candle.
That was a pretty good touch.
Tell you one thing, when this is done, I'm going to celebrate by passing out on my bed. Anyways, we are going into the match point for Singapore versus Brazil. If Brazil wins this one here, they will have won this match. However, if Singapore wins, we will be seeing Senbon Sakura as the tiebreaker.
Hey!
It looks like Singapore has the early lead. Oh, but it's bouncing back and forth. Brazil really don't want to go into the tiebreaker, I don't think. They'd
I
rather
really
go
don't
away.
think they want to.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. Look at all that score bounce.
Oh, but Dago
Ooh.
Jix would miss.
Yeah, that's not going to be good for him.
Kimchi97 and Daniel Rocks both holding on to really good accuracy. Daniel Rocks with the SS right now. Gideon's Yet and Nate the Rubin are also holding 100%, but Spoon Guy missing, that kind of evens things out a bit. And that's going to be Singapore leading going into this.
Oh, Gilliam Zed. That's how you'd say it? Okay, we'll go with that.
Gilliam.
Gilliam. Alright, that's as close as I'm getting. I apologize, sir.
Close enough.
I'm not in a position to criticize since I haven't even attempted the name yet.
I got my Dr. Pepper. All was right with
Looks
the
like
world.
Singapore really wants this point.
Yeah, it looks like they really want to bring this to tiebreaker, and I don't know if Brazil's going to be able to stop them. Oh, come on. No.
Michael Bay, why?
The tension!
Michael Bay, why you do this?
Michael Bay makes the return.
Oh no, and it does seem like Brazil might have pulled back ahead.
They have!
It's so close. Oh no, Gilliam's Yet missed.
Singapore
Singapore
is
is
back to Singapore. What the?
I think that
Singapore
might
might
have
have it.
There's a lot of hype right now.
Oh no! Are we gonna tie breaking this? I think we are.
I think
We're
we
so
are
happy.
about to see a tiebreak, guys.
Yep.
Are you guys as happy as we are? Because by 15k points, this is going to be a tiebreaker. Singapore winning that match. Two players basically getting full... Yeah, two players with full combos there from Singapore and two from Brazil, but the two players that were just really struggling there, or getting the misses there, I should say, causing that to kind of even out, but accuracy was on Singapore's side that time, and it will be tiebreak.
Looks like Brazil's doing a player swap.
I almost find it amusing. Normally when you get to a tiebreaker, everyone's like super excited, like, oh yeah, tiebreaker, awesome. And then you just look at Twitch chat and they're like, oh no, why does it have to be Senbon Sakura? They're like so disappointed it's going to tiebreaker just because of the song.
Guys, what happened to all the hype?
I don't know, the hype train just like got off somewhere, I guess, and just decided to like fly into space, said, the heck with this, I'm done.
So it's the orbit train.
Yeah, it's the orbit train now.
And here we go, I think. Yep, looks like we are underway with Senbon Sakura.
Interesting
Okay.
to note, if Brazil loses this, they are actually out, and they are a top seed too. So this is really pressuring Brazil to play well here and beat them on this tiebreak.
Oh yeah, because they lost to Korea, didn't they? I actually forgot about that.
And right off the bat, Singapore has an early lead.
This song is too Ugu for my ears.
Love it.
You would.
No, not really.
Nope, you already said it. You know what's on the string. It's been cemented in
As in,
stone.
you have to love it.
Never.
Brazil's pulling back.
Oh no, and the first miss is from Gideon's Yet. That's really... Singapore is going to start building this lead. They just seem to be keeping really consistent with their accuracy. And we do have our resident Mania expert joining us here, so Juan Crystal is going to be joining us.
What are your thoughts on this match?
Oh wow. This is a tiebreaker. I don't believe it. Oh wow, how are you guys?
We're good. We're excited about this tiebreaker right now. Which team do you think is going to end up getting this one?
I don't know. It's because at this point of the match, it's all about holding the pressure, I think. But
I had a miss. Daniel Rocks missed.
Well, if Brazil can be consistent, they will take it. But it's a hard song for them. I think long note patterns are a hard thing to deal for the Brazilian.
Yeah, the pressure for Brazil right now has to be immense.
Well, it looks like Brazil's definitely practicing because they don't seem to be having much issue with the long notes here.
Though, won't Singapore also be disqualified, or won't they also be out if they lose as well?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
teams
so
are literally fighting to stay in the brackets right now.
Yeah, that makes this very intense right now.
Yeah.
But I don't think South Korea would have lost to anyone. I imagine they probably worried everyone.
And just getting into the last third of the map here, it is really close. It is less than 3,000 score difference between the two teams right now.
I'm actually just gonna go check the South Korean scores just in case. 4 4. Yep.
It's really close. Oh, that miss.
Oh.
Is Singapore
Looks like
pulling this
Singapore's
out?
taking that back.
Oh wow. And now let's see the slow part.
Look at the score difference between these two teams right now. That has got to be so nerve-wracking.
But
Hopefully
despite,
they have the scoreboards hidden.
yeah, but despite Gil's misses, Felipe Lin has really low accuracy in comparison to the others. This might go to Singapore. Oh,
It is oh,
It's
another
still
miss.
really close.
Daniel, no!
Oh no,
Two
two miss!
Kimchi.
Oh wow,
Can
this is
Brazil do
close. I think Brazil
Can
will
they
do
do
it. Oh wow,
They're doing it!
they are so close.
Another miss from
Oh,
Kimchi.
they
Now
took it.
Brazil takes the lead.
Yes!
Brazil is going to make it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And a miss
my.
again. But it's not enough, I think.
It's Brazil?
It's Brazil, I think.
Brazil wins.
Oh yeah.
That's the closest match that I think we've had, like, in terms of, like, hype wise. Brazil will be moving on to the bracket. Singapore unfortunately has been knocked out with really close scores overall. There was only one player that ended up actually getting a full combo there. That was Degojix. Really, really well played by them. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to really carry their team to victory, especially with how Mania scoring works. And yeah, solid win to Brazil.
More importantly, we didn't see that map.
And
we
yes, we
dodged
did
it.
not see that map. No more enemies. We are done with it.
Oh wow. And also, Singapore performance is really impressive, I think. I would never imagine them going to a tiebreaker against Brazil. But they do it.
The chat is still exploding.
Okay, so just as a quick update, there are no 3 PM matches, so we are going into a break.